So now we've got the shapes on our presentation, but the colour is all wrong and they are a little blobby. They probably call more attention to themselves right now than the content we're trying to use them as a tool to feature. So that's a bad thing. Let's format them so they blend in a little bit better. We can also change the colours and make this look a little bit flashier. So I'm going to select my shape and go to the Format ribbon toolbar. Now from here I can change the shape fill, the outline, and add some effects to it. So I'll change the shape fill to something a little bit brighter, and the outline and under shape effects, it works just like the pictures. From now I'm going to choose a preset and hover my mouse over until I find something that looks good. That works, I'll select it, and now that's looking a little bit better, and it's also showcasing the Philadelphia site. Let's go to our Images tab. Now we can format this so that we can actually see what's under it and add text to our callout. So I'm going to click on my shape to highlight it and go to the Format toolbar. The first thing I'm going to do is change the fill colour by going to Shape Fill and changing the colours. I'm going to change the outline. I don't need to add any effects to it, but I do want to be able to see underneath it. Now instead of changing the layering by sending it backwards, I'm actually going to set the transparency so that I can see through it. I'm going to do that by clicking on the Format Shape button, which actually pops it up in this box over here on the right. For here I can go to the fill area by clicking on the triangle to expand it, and coming down here to transparency. Now I can set these values to something by using the slider or just clicking the mouse. And you'll notice on the left in the slide, all of a sudden I can start to see through it. Now I can set it to a value that I'm happy with, and when that's good, that it's sufficiently highlighted, I'm going to do the same thing up here by changing the colour. I'm going to change the shape fill and the shape outline, and because we added this as a call out, I can add text to it by simply clicking on the shape and starting to type. Now because it's text, I can highlight it, go back to the Home tab and format my text just like I could with any text options. I can click off of it, and now I can see what I've done. Alright, there is one more thing. Let's go back to our arrow, because again the colour is all wrong and maybe I want to change the shape of it a little more. So I'm going to select my arrow. I'm already on the Format toolbar, so the first thing I'm going to do is change the colour, just like I did with the other things on the outline. And I can add some effects if I want, like a shadow, and then I can stretch the arrow a little bit more. I can line it up with that end there, just so it looks perfect. And now that's looking good.